Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, to prepare for the upcoming busy weekend and stuff, we're going to record the replays I have as of now, and just figure out what's going to happen for the rest of the time, but let's get started here. Just your normal week of shenanigans. I'm gonna try to make this quick. The new Fjorm, of course. Trying to do things, and the classic usual shenanigans. So basically, long story short, and churn OP, Kappa. So thanks to Fjorm, there isn't a dance from Azura, but I mean, it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna get the rally here from Nino, and unfortunately no one's gonna be able to handle Loki because I think she has dual ranged or something. And because of Fjorm, Lucina's not able to use Future Vision, which is pretty good. So they're able to pull out the win pretty easily here, although losing Noe because it's Noe, Kappa. Yeah, this week, unfortunately, I got sick, and then I kind of lost my voice, so I already have my maybe top 1k run for Arena Assault done for the week already. And it's the off week for Arena, so I'm not too concerned there. But, yeah, it was definitely a lot easier this week for Arena Assault than last week. Maybe because it's fire season now instead of earth. And earth season, I don't know honestly what it was this week. Maybe just people switched up their compositions because of their blessings and stuff, but I don't know. So here they go ahead and do some things, and well, I think you know what's going to happen. Classic shenanigans, of course. Have Levitain doing some vantage kills. Just the usual stuff, and because of Loki, Lilin is not able to pick up any kills there, so they're just going to heal up. But of course, you know what's going to happen. Melee moves first, rip to Tanya, no chance there, so that's basically on them. That could have probably been avoided, but nope. And at this point, Azura is just going to attack Aversa because she doesn't die, which of course in Ether Raids is the exact opposite of what you want to happen if you're in that situation on defense, but I mean, it's kind of how it goes, so yeah. I forget when, but sometime this week I was able to get up to a level 4 plus 1 fort, so we'll see how people do with less for advantage, but I don't think it'll change much. I'll probably only notice the difference once I get to level 5. So basically I gotta max out my defense fort, which is gonna take a while considering it's like 2,000. Right, 2,000 due or something. A ridiculous amount basically. So here we're gonna get the rally, of course. Because Veronica's in range to attack, so a bunch of units gets hurled forward, and well, that's not going to end well. And just the classic shenanigans, nothing too special here. And go ahead and do this, leave air in range of Lucina, which of course is kind of a interesting play if you ask me. Very interesting play. But I mean, it works, I guess. But yeah, what was I talking about? Arena Assault? Yeah, I think it was just the change of season, honestly. And I got hecka lucky on the matchmaker compared to last week. Last week I spent way too many hours trying to fish. And I think the fishing did pay off because, as you saw, I did manage to get into maintain top 1K, which is pretty nice. First time ever, and I think I'll be able to do it twice in a row. We'll see. Currently, as far as I know, the score I have is pretty solid just in general with blessings, so I think it should be okay, unless a lot more people have some particular units. So they're going to activate Vantage on Keaton here, of course, and then they kind of just back off. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm guessing I'm not sure about their intentions. I guess they decided, this is the better place to go because of the Vantage shenanigans, of course. So that way Keaton doesn't get destroyed by Lilna, because as we all know, Keaton has a super high res stats. And basically, I don't know if this was intentional by them, but they're just going to initiate a drawback loop. It might have been intentional, or it might have been the classic occurrence of, oh, it just so happens to be doing this, so yay, kind of deal. But it won't matter because they have Wings of Mercy and stuff, so they can get their units around after the bolt trap damage. So it's an easy sweep from there. And then I think at this point, I still have this is just bad play. But if you look at this is like one of the old school offense teams with the Reinhardt and Brave Lynn. So obviously, things aren't entirely going to go all according to plan. The first of all, Fjorm can't even play Azura 10 out of 10 because bonus unit out of 10. So there's that problem. But they take out Keaton here. I mean, not Caden, not Keaton. So they just back off, pretty logical move, but I think what's going to happen. And inflicts the attack Smoke of Doom. So now ground orders, I don't think it really matters. So they get memed by Nino there, using Vantage. I'm not sure if they just really quickly decides to go for the attack or something, or if it was something else, but yep, not looking good for them. And so that'll be a rip for them. They didn't have the particular, just in general, that Reinhardt and Brave Lynn composition can beat a decent amount of teams, but it's definitely, here's where the 4+1 fort becomes a thing. And as you'll see in these later replays, it doesn't really matter. But of course, I think what's going to happen here, because obviously the optimal strategy is to bait in the one place where you probably shouldn't bait, because 10 out of 10 strategies, boys. So that's a rip. And I'm not sure. Nino always seems to want to rally over places, but they're just gonna surrender there because, well, they lost 2 units to a basically silly error. And I think how this team is going to work out. I wonder what their strategy is, Cap. So with Disarm Trap on Summerlin, I don't know if this is the same person that had the super spicy Fury 4 build. Where you attack twice, get into Wings of Mercy range. It might be the same person, actually. I'd have to check the usernames and stuff, although they might have changed their usernames. I don't know. But solid strategy. As you can see, the consistency on point. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Just good old-fashioned, slightly convoluted Gale Force strategies. But it works, so can't complain about that. It probably is the same person. I highly doubt there's multiple people who have Disarm Trap on Summerlin and has the Fury 4, like the same strategy basically. It's possible, you know, they might have seen it and it's like, ooh, I want to copy this. But, I mean, in reality, who knows. Felicia looks pretty decent. Not bad. Although I don't like the speed refine. Gotta go defense refine, Kappa. Yeah. Just your good old standard Fjorm shenanigans. I'm guessing it's gonna be more standard as for whales and stuff as time goes on, so I don't really care too much about that. If I want to do anything about that, obviously I would set something up to chip their HP down, but it wouldn't really matter because a lot of people have methods of healing. So here, thanks to Fjorm, of course, Azura's not going to be able to dance, and they're going to take out Azura here to make sure she doesn't cause any problems. And Felicia is going to get hit by Panic Play, which won't be too relevant since everyone's relatively weak here. And thanks to Felicia's plate, I think she's able to KO there. Nino just short on attack. Not much we can do there. They're going for the ether structures and decide, nope, not gonna do it. So, rip. And for the last match of so far this week, just their usual shenanigans. Brave Lynn. The one thing I kind of wish was in Ether Raids was an ability to, I don't know, not necessarily an elo system, but like I've said before, it's kind of funny to see Nino do some ridiculous things sometimes, but you know, you gotta question at some point what's going on. And honestly, I just want to fight some good battles. Like, having an easy battle every now and then is nice to just have a change of pace. But when every battle is kind of like that, I kind of just, and I'm not really try-harding too much, I'm just kind of going about, maybe I should do this, what happens if I do this kind of deal. So, there's that problem, but I don't know. It's because, of course, due to the way Ether Raids works, you inevitably can just stay in a tier once you get there forever. So, and getting into tier 21, free to play by the way, is 100% feasible. So, there's that problem. But, you know, on offense, not too bad this week. I just had some silly goofs in some matches. But, yeah, in Arena Assaults, we have 5,304, which is a pretty decent score. Pretty sure it's going to be top 1K, but who knows? Some weird things have happened before. And, I guess one thing I want to include in the video is kind of the frustration of this week going through Arena Assault, because I was mostly doing it while brain dead, which is what I usually do. So I was just playing horribly, and there was this one match. It was the 6th battle in a run that was looking to be a super insanely good run, and we just hit reset 10 out of 10. So it was looking to be a really good series of matches. I was averaging like somehow 755 or so a match. It was ridiculous. So it was looking to be like an insane run, And match 6, there's this team on, I can't really describe the map, but there's 4 sets of 2 defense tiles, and then on both sides of the map, and it's like a lava themed map. So between the 2 rows of defense tiles is lava. I can't explain it very well, but if you understood that means you probably play Arena way too much, Kappa. So yeah, so being a brain dead person, there's a Surtur, a pretty standard Surtur running Steady Stance 4, Wary Fighter, the Sinmara, Surtur's Menace, and then his seal was a Brazen Seal. So I looked at it wrong. I thought it was Brazen Attack Res. Turns out it was Brazen Attack Defense, so I did all my calculations wrong. So I couldn't kill Surtur because in Brazen range, he had 71 defense enemy phase. Before any buffs or anything. So yeah, just the classic derp. And so the loss of items here was me just using them to make sure that I actually couldn't kill, because I did the calcs and I was like 5 damage short, which is unfortunate, but that's what happens when you read the wrong seal. But yeah, that definitely, like last week, rolling for the starting match was annoying, and actually getting a starting match that I could win feasibly was annoying as well. But it just happened that I kept trying for a few hours and eventually got this run. Unfortunately not on video, but that's how it goes sometimes. But and oh yeah, allegiance battles, since I don't think I'll be able to record. I got 929, so we'll get a better tier rewards compared to last week. Yeah, that's pretty much capped out. I have starting team of the 744 squad, and max kills with the pair up units across the color bias, which this week was green and colorless, I believe. So good. It was good for me because if the bonus isn't colorless, then we'll rip points. I'm not sure why I only have this many points, but I don't know. Maybe I computed some things wrong about the pair up kill bonus. I don't know. But enough ranting. We'll go to the main screen here real quick. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon. And Tempest Trials time. Oh boy. Bye.